say, I must say, the Olympic Games in July, because you're an expert, having gone to Toronto and Sydney during the Olympic Games, and you are going to be, for us all, a great support. But the French Foreign Minister Alain Juppé took a very good decision, of course, to call you to Paris to be the boss of human resources, and so we have to organize this farewell reception with your friends, your colleagues from the French Embassy, your friends from the FCO, from the House of Lords, from the Palace, from so many institutions, NGO, universities. I mean, you have created in this country, with Mariko, an extraordinary network of friends, network of colleagues, but network as well to be more efficient for the French Embassy in all sectors. Since you arrived in this country in the summer of 2008 with my predecessor and friend, Maurice Bourdeau-Montagne, who hijacked you from your previous quiet assignment far away in Taipei. Well, you've been through quite an interesting time. Of course, after the state visit of French president, the resumption of our relations in all sectors, financial crisis, G20 in London, and so forth and so on. Lancaster House Summit, relaunch of the Franco-British relationships in the field of defense. All these things were, to some extent, well, not inspired, but supported. And the French Embassy played a very important role into making sure that all these things happen. Well, you are leaving tomorrow after this summit, which took place yesterday. So you will remember that day. I'm not sure it's a great day, but well, it's a great day of all of us. It's good news for the UK, it's good news for the Eurozone, it's good news for everyone. So it's one additional success for your mission in the UK, but at least it will be easy for you to remember when you will have left this extraordinary assignment of being DCM in London. I'd just like to underline with all your friends and colleagues, that it has been for me an extraordinary pleasure to work with you for various reasons. The first one is because we are close friends. We started our career almost together a couple of years ago when we Direction d'Asie, the Asian Directorate in the French Foreign Ministry. Then we served together at the Élysée in the mid-90s, for many, many years, and we had the same boss, Ambassador Jean-Claude, who happens to be right now the diplomatic advisor to the French president, which makes our life a little bit easier on a day-to-day basis, but which, of course, is a new responsibility as well. Afterwards, we stay always in contact, and Mariko and Isabelle have known each other for a long time as well, so it's quite a partnership that we have, and that's why when I was appointed in this country after Turkey, it was such a relief for me to know that you were going to be my DCM, and at that time, you were kind enough to accept to stay a little bit longer, because the French Foreign Ministry wanted to hijack you as well and to make sure that you are going to have another assignment last summer. And so, well, I had a debrief. I was extremely pleased, and we did spend almost 8 months together. Well, just the time of a pregnancy, maybe, just for me, to be delivered as a reasonable ambassador of this country. And so you helped me, to be efficient, I hope, to have a good network, I think, and to take advantage of all your contacts in this city and in this country. And I can say that, really, I do enjoy, and thank you, Jean-Claude, for all that you have been doing for me, to help me, to start my mission, and what you have been doing for us. Because at the DCM, you are really the commandant en second du bateau France in this country. And so that's a message for all the colleagues from the embassy. They came massively tonight, which means that they like you. And that's quite impressive, because the DCM is really the chief whip in an embassy. He's the one who says to everyone, the ambassador is furious because we can get that note of time. Where is your cable? This speech is no, the ambassador doesn't want to pronounce it. It does, it's so it's quite a tough task. Of course, with Maurice it was much easier because Maurice was always happy. But with me it's much more difficult because I'm never happy. And so that's why, for all these reasons, I mean, I'm full of admiration because you're always efficient, quiet, calm. You take your time, you smile, small irony from time to time, and you always take the right decisions, and you always make sure that we collectively go in a good direction. So I just want to say that. I mean, I think, and I'm sure, we are going to miss you a lot. We are going to miss you a lot as a couple. Mariko, you've been doing a tremendous job in this country as well. I mean, taking a lot of initiatives. I mean, for the associations. I mean, we shared brilliantly AFCA, which means l'association des conjoints d'agents du ministère des Affaires étrangères. So it's extremely important because our partners, wives, husbands, you know, do play an extremely important role in our career. And Mariko organized that in a brilliant manner. Both of you do have great popularity in the embassy, great popularity in the British community, and all the friends I've met in this country did appreciate to work with you. So I will stop there. Just to tell you that once again, we miss you, but we just feel quite happy because you are happy. And because, I mean, I'm sure that you'll come back quite often to London, not only to inspect us, just to check if we use in the right manner the human resources that we're having in this big staff of 250 people in this country. And I hope you will not think back in Paris that it's too much when you were thinking that it was not enough when you were in the UK this year. And I really wish that you will keep the best memory of your time in the city. You did enjoy life in the UK with Mariko. I mean, you are both of you extremely intellectual people, and you are very much interested into so many issues, culture, music, art, and really discover so many places in this country thanks to you. And I hope that we will have time in Paris, Jean-Claude, Mariko, to go at the Opéra Bastille, at the Opéra Garnier, and other places, I mean, the concert hall, as you did in the UK. Well, just to make sure that we keep the best memory again of this séjour in the United Kingdom, I mean, your colleagues from the embassy have decided to offer to both of you, I mean, a small frame behind us, which of course is being given to you before you are packing up, I hope. Because otherwise, as bagage accompagné, it will be a little bit difficult. As far as I know, it's old gravure. I mean, it's a frame from the 18th century. It does represent the channel, I mean, the strange Manche, or this ce bras de mer, which does separate France from the United Kingdom. And it's a map which was given to the capitaine des vaisseaux du roi au XVIIIe siècle, in order to make sure that we would have the best relationships, I mean, with the United Kingdom in a way or another one. I would not comment on that. So that's what I wanted to say. Once again, on behalf of all your friends, and I'm speaking on behalf of the French embassy staff, but on behalf of everyone, thank you, Jean-Claude, for what you have been doing in this country. Thank you, Mariko, for what you have been doing as well to support our action. And Isabel will miss you tremendously. Well, I'm sure that we continue to have an eye on what is going on here. Thank you, both of you, and we look forward to staying in touch. I'm sure that we will. It's quite easy right now, so I mean, not only to ask you for additional resources, but to keep in touch on so many issues. So thank you, Jean-Claude, for everything, and I'm extremely grateful to all your friends to be with us tonight. And I know that they are like me, happy because you are happy, but sad because I mean, they see you leading. And I just see this opportunity to wish you, everyone, a very nice Christmas and New Year's Eve and all these niceties that we have to have at this end of the year before the next year, which is going to be quite tough for all of us. Not only because of our elections, well, I see my friends, I mean, Charles and Simon Martin, they will have the Jubilee of the Queen, so it's going to be tough for them. But we'll be having our elections, and then they will be having with us the Olympic Games, which is quite going to be something. Thank you, Jean-Claude. Thank you, Mariko.